The beauty of putting students in different groups is because when you go to grade, you want the opportunity to grade just one period at a time instead of having all 4 periods clumped into one big long list of students. So use group enrollment keys whenever possible. However, if you like to manually enroll them, you could do that by doing the add remove users. When you go to a course, you need to go to the course administration block and you click on to users, click on to enrollment methods, and you need to have self-enrollment student up here. If it's not up there, then you can add it down here by clicking self-enrollment. Then you go to the hand for edit. You click and put an enrollment key in. And I already tried this out and I put math in. Make sure that the use group enrollment keys are set to yes, and then you will save changes. Now it's very important that this is going to be your base word in all the group enrollment keys. And the beauty of that is if they put the group enrollment key instead of just this generic one, they will not only be enrolled into the course, but they'll be thrown into the group. So let's save these changes and go down to, in your course administration block, into groups, and let's create a group. So I'm going to click create group. Say this geometry course has 4 periods that kids need to get enrolled into. So we'll do period 1. That's the name of the group. Now I'm going to put Math 1 as the group enrollment key, and notice that math is the base word. You can use anything that you want, but make sure that math is in there because that was your generic self-enrollment key. So M1 is just for the period, so I'm going to save changes. That is going to be what you give your students to enter the course, Math 1. Let's create another group. Say he has 1 period 5. So now, and I'm going to unmask this so you can see it, I'm going to make the enrollment key Math 5. And then I'll save changes. And again, Math 1 and Math 5 are what you're going to give your students in each period so that they'll not only enroll into the course, but they'll get thrown right into the group. So say your periods are all populated. You can see there's 24 students in period 2, 22 in period 4, and you know that somebody's not in the right group. So if you click on to one of the periods that you think there's an error in, click add or remove users, you will see that there are ones beside some of the students. If somebody just did an enrollment without doing the group enrollment key, they will have a 0 by their name. So you can actually click onto their name and add it to the student group, and then their name will appear in there. If you want to remove, like somebody moved from period 2 to period 6, you would just click onto their name and you would remove them, and then you could go to the correct period, back to groups, and you want to put them in 6th period, add or remove users, and then you will be able to see that Miguel has a 0 by its name, so you know he's not assigned to any group because you just removed him, and click add, and then you'll be all set.